Hi, welcome to the first episode of the Sociable Geeks podcast, I guess. If you want to call it an episode. This is kind of I don't know, an introduction to what this Twitch stream is going to be about, and this Twitch channel is going to be about, I guess. Yeah, this channel will be where I speak to my friends and the guests that I have on here, about geeky subjects such as like games, um, games and tech and all stuff geeky like anime or films, stuff like that. Um, yeah, really. Um, yeah. If you're talking about that, be talking a little bit, you know, the things that's happened in the week that we might want to talk about involving tech or geeky stuff or whatever rabbit hole we just seem to fall down into and see where we go. Um, yeah, if you haven't, please give me a follow on here, and also as you see at the bottom down there, I have an Instagram, the Sociable Geeks podcast, YouTube channel as well, the Sociable Geeks podcast there, um, and also that should be, excuse me, not that one, should be my um Spotify pic. I should change. Apology. Yeah. Yeah, I also have a Spotify channel as well, Spotify podcast, where um these Twitch streams, I'll be downloading them onto YouTube and then editing them, and you'll be able to see the full proper video there. Um, and also I'll be stripping the audio from that and putting it onto Spotify, so you can listen to it later on. Yeah, Spotify, YouTube with the visuals, and Instagram. Instagram will be an interesting one because Instagram will just be just the highlights of the stream, I guess, and yeah, it'll just be kind of like the best bits of each episode, I guess, and yeah. Thank you for tuning in, whoever you are. If you do have an account, do write something in the chat, and hopefully I'll be able to see it and interact with you. But thank you for joining in, much appreciated. As I was saying before you came in, yeah, I have an Instagram account, YouTube account, and a Spotify podcast channel, all by under the same name as the Sociable Geeks podcast, all without spaces, and caps don't count. Um, yeah, no caps on that. So yeah, what I was saying was that I'll be posting on here, making a stream on here um, once or twice a month, if I have the time. Hopefully twice a month. Don't know my schedule yet due to currently in between jobs. So right now, so right now, um, yeah, I'm just seeing how it goes and how this goes, and then um, ah, just got a message off my friend Kurt. Hey Kurt, no smartiness in here, just keeping it clean, mate. Um, yeah. So what I'll be talking in this episode, even though it's an introduction, is how my week's been. So a lot has happened this week in terms of, well, if you don't know, like most of my friends will know, but like current I've finished doing an Amazon course to work in their warehouse, and yeah, so hopefully I should be hearing them from Monday, but by Monday, um due to yesterday when I had my birthday celebrations, I was speaking to one of my good friends, Alex, and hopefully, well, he said he could help. He said he's gonna help me out with finding a place at his work, at his restaurant. Well, at the restaurant that he works at, should I say? And on Monday, I get a trial, kind of like a trial, kind of, I don't know, a couple of hours working there as a trial. So we'll see how that goes. And on Monday, also, I should be getting an email to say whether I'm gonna have an interview with Amazon as well. And also another friend, one of my friends, working in Argos at the moment, and he said mid October there should be spaces free. So main point is that if I'm working on as if I'm working full time, then hopefully I should be able to crack these out once a month, twice a month. But if I'm doing any part time or if I'm still in between jobs, then this will be probably higher, like 3 to 4 a month. Scheduling, I don't know yet, but as and when, if you follow my Instagram, um, you'll definitely get a notification on that. And if you follow me on here as well, you'll definitely get a notification to let you know when I'm coming on. Um, and I'm sure most of you who are watching now, are my friends. I mean, so yeah, I'll just message you on the sideline and just be like, oh, like I'm doing a Twitch stream tonight. Like, if you fancy watching, have a watch. If you don't, if you're busy, then yeah, you can watch it afterwards. I guess. I think these stay up for 14 days afterwards. But yeah, if not, then like I'll take down the video and I'll just put it on YouTube. And yeah, if there's any like kind of topics that I'll talk about that you're interested in, then you can watch it on, like I said, on YouTube. Or I also have it on I'll have it on Spotify as audible mode. So yeah, um, yeah. So yesterday, had a few friends meet up with I say a few friends. There was about, including myself, 14 people for my birthday celebration. And yeah, yesterday went out to Chinese and then went to Weatherspoons near where I live. Um, near where I live. Yeah, in Canary Wharf. Oh, if you don't know, I'm from London, UK, and live near the Canary Wharf area. Don't know if I should be saying that, but you know, what's the worst that can happen, eh? Fingers crossed, nothing. Um, yeah. So yeah, went there and then afterwards went to a club. Um, yeah, got home around what 3:30 a.m. I'd say. Yeah, I'm feeling the repercussions of that today though. But you know, you only have a birthday once a year, and yeah, like make the most of it, I guess, eh? Um, yeah. So that's been my weekend so far. Like a lot of job prospects has come up, and a lot of interesting stuff coming from there. A little bit of background about myself. My name's Tien. Um, 31 years old as of the 28th of last month. Um, used to work as a QA tester, and if you don't know what that is, that it entails that I test apps and websites and features on websites, features on apps or games testing before they go out to the public. So I test that, test what the developers do, and then once I test it, if there's any bugs, I give it back to the developers. If there's no bugs, I pass it on to be regression tested. Um, and yeah, so now I'm in a little bit of a in between jobs right now where I'm searching for that and looking for other jobs as well just to keep me going. Yeah, but as I said earlier, there's been a whole host of opportunities that's come up lately, and hopefully I'll be able to latch on to one of them and start going back to work really, because you know, when you're at home for almost a year, it does take a toll on you, and you do get a little bit bored of it. Like I'm just I'm just willing to just go back into job really, and that's why like you know I'm having a look at certain revenues and certain ways to like certain different jobs and things to keep me kind of preoccupied as well. So like Twitch, and then I set up a Fiverr a couple of months ago for graphic designing as well. Did a few there. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So currently what I'm uh doing at the moment, yeah. Um. Yeah. So as I said, this podcast per se will be to do with geeky stuff, films, games, tech, and sometimes there'll be like top tens of stuff. So like if I am passionate about something, like let's say one of my passions is Studio Ghibli, um, really passionate about Studio Ghibli and their films and stuff like that. So it could be like a top 10 uh review on that and why I believe like my top 10 is my top 10, or maybe um even like a top 10, I don't know, anime that I watch, or um yeah, just a top 10 list in general, but it will be on the geeky slash nerdy side as well. So yeah, stay tuned in for them. Um yeah, really, just testing this out, seeing how it goes, and yeah, thanks to everyone that's come through and watched for however long you've watched for. And yeah, gonna sign off. Thanks for joining the Sociable Geeks podcast.